Okay, greetings, brothers and sisters. Another kind of sort of Hollywood celebrities dropping like flies. Few things to get to first here. I get sore throats quite a bit and swollen tonsils, and I don't know if that's because I'm talking all the time. I use my voice like whatever. The people. This is part of what I do. I talk a lot, but also whatever post COVID thing. And I was going to research it today. My throat has been good for the past 2 months, and then I've had some problems the last week or so. And I want to get to the bottom of it, and I was going to research it. And then one of my Instagram people sent me a message, and it had a remedy of making what was called honey, onions and honey. I don't know what it's called. Again, I'm not recommending anything, but it was immediately resonated with me, and I've already started to make it. And it's not fully fermented, but I've used it, and it's been helpful. So somebody was in tune with my needs there, and I'm grateful for that. So the first part here is exposed. Israel is paying social media influencers to whitewash Gaza genocide. And then there's various people have posted this. There are people on TikTok who are claiming that Israel has offered them money. Israel made me an offer of money, really graceful. I don't know if they offered her money or these other TikTokers here who are all claiming that they were offered money to speak to Israel, speak negatively of Hamas. And that's the main thing. They want you to crap all over Hamas and then maybe say some good things about Israel. And what I was wondering is, where's my shekels? I coined the term Hamas holes, right? I made up the term Hamas holes, and I've used it pretty consistently, mostly on my other channel. You know, don't you think I should get some shekels for that? Again, I did say something to the extent that I believe that the Hamas holes are a controlled operation of Israel. So they can deduct some shekels from that, but I think I deserve some shekels. I mean, Hamas holes is a great term. Hashtag Hamas holes, bumper sticker Hamas holes. You can use it in different ways, and I'm freely putting it out there. I mean, it was my creative property, but I'm not copyrighting it or trademarking it or anything. I'm allowing it to be used, and they're giving shekels out to everybody else, and no shekels for Pauly. there's no. That's what I'm gonna call this video. There's no shekels for Pauly. Pauly deserves some shekels.
You don't look like the typical movie star. Has that been a help or a hindrance?
I've worked consistently, which is nice, with people that I've wanted to always dreamed that I wanted to work with, and in that sense, it hasn't. I look how I look. I can't change that. So I guess it helped me. I don't know. A hindrance and only breaking mirrors wherever I go, and having a misshapen outsized body that I can't fit through doorways or most clothes or fit into most cars.
Kaboom. So there's a lot of pushback on the internets about this. Chris Wallace, he was a big part of that defunct and bankrupt CNN Plus. Remember, they spent whatever amount of money to get that going, millions of dollars, and it failed within the first month. And he was the centerpiece. They had exclusive content with this guy. Nobody likes the guy, Chris Wallace, and so here it is. The entire Adam Driver fandom today looks, just internet, whatever. But that happened. Elisa Dixon Kirshner dies. Long-term MGM TV distribution executive was 60. She had turbo cancer. Ketamine uses the same brain changes as schizophrenia in a warning to U.S. clinics doling out Special K as Chrissy Teigen reveals she used the drug on her birthday. All good news. So this happened. She was this person who's got a lot of cancer going on.
I'm not afraid of death because I know where I'm going.
She knows where she's going.
I know, the people that I'm going to see. I think I would be afraid of death if I wasn't a good person, but I am. I don't want to die. That's the difference. I'm not afraid of dying. I just don't want to die. Like, ever. Like, I just want, the aging process to stop for sure. But I'm not done. I'm not done with life. I'm not done with living. I'm not done with loving. I'm not done with creating. I'm not done with, hopefully changing things for the better. I'm not done. My greatest memory is yet to come.
Okay, so if cancer was a person, how do she wasn't known as a good person before. I don't know. When people say I'm a good person, I know where I'm going. It's only based in your flawed religious beliefs and saying you're going to see people, whatever it is, right? Your soul's going to go wherever it's going to go. And you don't know where it's going. Like, you might think you know where it's going, but you know, like, I don't know, right? We're all, even as much time as I spend meditating on the etheric aspect of my being, it is, where you're going is still kind of a mystery. Death is a mystery for everybody. You might have a sense of it. You might experience it. You might have experienced death and came back. And you have those things, but still, it's not something you can know with your mind. It's the tools that you have for your mind and your consciousness as the way it is now isn't going to where you're going. But anyways, she's not long for this world. Genocide Joe of Las Vegas. Show Biden he is not welcome in Las Vegas on December 8th. So they're pushing out this thing. One of my viewers sent me this. Pretty much everything here is sent by viewers. Wait for it.
Hell, what the hell, you idiot! Oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell are you doing? Oh my god, you're mad. Like, you're absolutely. I've got a camera. Do you understand this is video? You're a complete idiot. Oh my god, you're mad.
So the guy had a witness, and they both started running. When she found out she had a dash cam, it's called Dash Cam Clips. Is the name of this user on Instagram. But when they found out she had a dash cam, they both jetted.
Family lives here. I don't want to leave, but we may have to sell our home.
Shauna and John Love have lived here for more than 30 years. They rebuilt and were astounded at their new insurance quote.
I kind of had to catch my breath. An increase of 1,039%. I felt very defeated. $13,424 for 1 year for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square foot home on a corner that has exit routes. It's a brand new home. It has all the requirements for fire safety.
So, they seem to want to gobble up all the real estate in California and do something with it. And then someone sent me this meme. California explained, upscale beach community, insane rent, meth, right? You're only here, the yellow. You're driving to a national park or Las Vegas, also meth, right? This is actually the nice part of California here. There's lots of farms and hills, and it's, anyways. Video of crab escaping packaging in fish market has people outraged. So apparently they're putting these crabs in. Here's the picture. Oh my God! Crab is trying to get out of here. They put the crab in there live, which, is kind of inhumane. This is kind of funny. So, This car pulls up. There's a Christmas tree. Someone left their Christmas tree on top of their car and went shopping. And so these people pull up. They cut the ties there. And the guy shoves it in his car. He took their Christmas tree. He took their effing Christmas tree. And he drove off. And they got his thing there. I mean, he took their Christmas tree. That's pretty rough.
Find everything you need today?
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Oh, God. No.
Everything okay, ma'am?
It's just that you've only scanned a few items and it's already $60. I'm so scared.
Okay, I'm a trained professional, ma'am. I've scanned a lot of groceries. I need you to stay with me.
It's just that my in-laws are in town and they want a charcuterie board.
This isn't gonna be easy, so I need you to be brave, all right? What's your name?
Patricia.
Trisha, all right. I need you to take a deep breath. We're about to do the cheese.
Oh my God! The numbers are going up so fast! Why do we have to be at Balderson's house?
Don't look up there. It only makes it worse. Keep your eyes on me, okay?
Can't you just scan something less expensive?
I can, but let's not forget, it's the little things that add up, all right? Now brace yourself. I'm about to do the mixed nuts.
Oh my God, I'm gonna pass out!
Okay, bite down on this, Patricia. Get ready. I'm gonna do the cured meats.
No, stop! I can't do this anymore!
It's too late. There's a line behind you, okay? You're locked in.
I'm not strong enough.
I know it looks like a lot right now, but I promise you, you're gonna get home and you're gonna wonder, what did I even buy? You've got this, Patricia. Get ready. I'm gonna weigh the grapes.
Oh, what have you done to me, you son
Okay,
of a...
your total's $257.84.
Oh, no!
You gotta dig deep. This is the hardest part. Patricia, it's time to pay.
Well, we have some relief coming our way in the form of super pigs.
America is facing a possible invasion. There's an exploding population of hard-to-eradicate wild pigs. They're on the verge of spilling over from Canada to the US. These wild pigs are known for their survival skills, which has earned them the badge of super pigs.
Super pigs. We got super pigs coming. For those people who eat pigs. This is what they look like. There's some sort of a hybrid, and they're kind of big, and they got some tusks going on there, and they're coming in from Canada. Montreal Mayor Valerie Plante just collapsed on live television. This got sent to me by a number of different people. My wife sent it to me with somebody that said confirmed with a question mark.
Direct them to other kinds of services. So I would.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on, Valerie? Something's going on. Kaboom. Confirmed. All right. Well, this was something I saw, which is, they really rigged this game.
You know what happened, Dwayne. I know what you're trying to do. The whole world's seeing it. I just got off social media, and other players around the league seeing it. So it is what it is. Refs miss calls sometimes, but, when they're a bit that obvious, it's tough.
So they have this in-season tournament on the NBA, and I dislike the Lakers, but I'm not a Phoenix Suns fan. But I expected a good game. I was watching the end of it. There was a blowout in the first half. I tape all these things and fast forward to the parts I want to watch. I fast forward to the end of the fourth quarter, there's 8 minutes to go, and Phoenix said come back, and it was going to be a tight game. And this is for this tournament they have now. And they obviously want the Lakers in it because the Lakers are the number one NBA franchise and have the most worldwide fans, certainly in America. They weren't enough fans to save the great show Winning Time on HBO, which inexplicably they took off the air. My wife and I just watched season 2 and we were like, oh my God, I can't believe they canceled this show, right? It does a great job of recreating the 80s. But anyways, this play is at the end of the game. and Phoenix is down a couple of points or a point, and they trap this guy, Austin Reeves, and they steal the ball from him. And while the ball is loose, LeBron James calls a timeout, which shouldn't happen, right?
No one has the ball.
Monica, home cooking?
Absolutely.
Home cooking.
This is terrible.
Home cooking, Green.
Just bad.
It's one of the worst plays I've seen in this year.
So he loses the ball here. The ball is free, and LeBron James calls a timeout after that, which you can't call a timeout if you don't have the ball. And the Phoenix Suns end up with the ball underneath the hoop. They would have scored a layup, and they would have been up a point and would have likely won. And it wasn't just this call. The parts of the game I saw, I could tell that the Lakers were getting favorable treatment throughout the game. They were making the Lakers win. They want the Lakers to go on to at least to the next round. They might want the Lakers to win the whole thing. And they clearly rigged it. The two stars for the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, both had 5 fouls. They were both in foul trouble most of the night. And you can just tell. You can see this in a game where they're just out and out openly rigging it. Fan dies at Pelicans King game. This is another tournament game, and fan died there. Okay, a few more things to get to here. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes' exes, Andrew Shue and Mara Lee Feebig, Feebig, are dating over bonding over traumatic cheating experience. That's a headline and a half, right? So there's his ex, and there's this guy. He's an actor. His sister's somewhat famous, and these two now are together, and these two are now together, and so it's an amazing, thing that's happened here. Love is in the air. There they are. There. That's when they were together. That's when they were together, and then they were together, and now everyone has worked. It's all worked out now. The Feeberg, this is her. She's with him. And everybody, everybody goes home happy. Taylor Swift talks Travis Kelce relationship for the first time since she's named Times Person of the Year. It's over here, too. Taylor Swift tops Times and seemingly everyone's Person of the Year list. And there's a cover here somewhere. I guess I got it. I guess it's over here. This is the cover here of Time Magazine. Taylor Swift, Person of the Year. Where are my M&F and shekels? No shekels for Pauly. Chris Christie's niece charged for drunken. Do you know who I am? Airport meltdown. There also somebody sent me. There was a woman who had a meltdown on a plane, and apparently she just urinated in the aisle with everybody watching. But Chris Christie's niece accused of biting an officer during plane meltdown, and she at one point said, "Do you know who I am?" which used to be my favorite joke when I had some sort of the public dispute with somebody. I had always say, like, this is, I'm only marginally famous now, right? I'm not, I have a small following on YouTube here, but back when I was even less of a nobody in terms of people knowing me, I used to say that all the time. Do you know who I am? It's funny. Say it and see what kind of reaction you get from people. Angelina Jolie on plans to leave L.A. Hollywood is not a healthy place. Well, it's going to be more healthy once you leave. It's going to be better once you leave. It's not going to be great, but at least it'll be free of Baphomet, Maleficent. Okay, so I had a few microphone glitches here. Kind of a bummer. Where are my shekels? No shekels for Pauly. So, I don't know what that's about, but there was a few times the mic, I could see the lights cut off. So I don't know if something's interfering with the signal or what. It's still better than the other thing that I had, so just have to live with it. But anyhow, no shekels for Pauly. Only spirituality will save this world. It's Paul Romano, definitely reporting from the Apocalypse and the Ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.